as I take this 6-week journey, I'm acting as if I'm waking up out of a coma, and I've been given, what do they call that when you go into the hospital and you come back out? Physical therapy, yeah, spiritual therapy. So I'm using the tool of the spiritual warrior, divinely guided and was birthed through Iyanla Vanzant. And I'm diving in and waking up every day as if I'm recovering. And this is my handbook, which is not unfamiliar in the approaches, but the commitment is serious. This is sublime. I'll try to speak up. I did get me some new lavalier mics because the last one that I got from TikTok, the part that goes into the bottom of the phone is a Bluetooth thing that's so delicate. Even though it was a great price, and it works really good because you can walk away in distance and all that. The thing is, you gotta have all the components, battery or powered up. Yeah. The little mics, you get 2 of them in the box. And then you get the piece that goes in the bottom of your phone. I have an Android. I think they make one for Android and iPhone. It's the mics that have to be powered up. Is there anything else? Yeah, not the Bluetooth piece. I don't know. Anyway, I might, if I have time, show a demonstration of it. Got the screen very dark a little bit. It's the cloud. It's humid. What's interesting is, even though it might be like 95 degrees, right here in the park, it feels really good underneath these trees. You see people swinging back over there. It's a walking path. It's really nice. So in this journey, I think I've decided that this series, or my accountability videos after, the goal is to submit them. I'm trying to stay off of social media because of the journey that I'm on. I am a spiritual warrior in training, a process, 6-week process with master teacher Iyanla Vanzant. And I will never give the specifics, but the overall, it is definitely a commitment, 6 days a week, and morning and evening dedication to meditation, affirmation, self-reflection, gauging how you're feeling when you wake up in the morning, in the evening, looking at everything. So I am approaching this now in the middle of the first week. I decided to approach it with a particular scenario that has followed me in thought for many years. The scenario is this: as I'm experiencing my awakening journey of awakening and staying in that space, and not woke in the sense of the trend as people use the term woke, because a lot of people could say that they're woke, but they are broke in many areas in their life, financially, emotionally, spiritually broke, and they're broken up in their communication and acceptance of who they are as a divine being on the planet, or an awareness that they're not that, and they are. Everyone has a choice of how they want to truly navigate their experience. They may be aware that they have a choice, and may not be aware. So I'm talking about for those of us who recognize that as you are journeying, you literally just tune in. I'm also listening to the sounds of the waves on the shore, which is very calming to me. Very calming. You hear that? Yeah. So you have recognized, as you've been traveling within the vessel that you are in, you have come to certain conclusions of understanding that you are a spiritual being first, that there are choices and also beliefs based on being encoded, what you either came with or shaped by the dynamics of your family unit, the family, the culture you've been blessed to be born into, family unit and the dynamics of that, recognizing gifts, skills, and talents that are either innate or conditioned, and you wake up out of this, you have found a way to navigate through this dimension, recognizing that there are more than just this dimension. Anyone who has come across this series vibrates and resonates with at least half of what I'm talking about as far as a description of living an awakened life. Living an awakened life. So oftentimes, because imagination, and I get pictures through thought. I'm a clear, cognizant, clear audience, and my strongest spiritual gifts are clear audience and clear cognizance. I'd like to say there are several different spiritual senses that we all have, but some are stronger than others until you become aware of all of them and begin to exercise your spiritual senses. As a baby, you are automatically, when you come out of the womb, you immediately are stimulated by your environment. And with your eyes, for those that are able to see, you see others standing up, right? And you see others standing upright, learning how to walk, and you without language, you learn from what you see. And for those that may have been born with handicaps, there are systems and techniques and things set up in our world to assist those with being able to navigate if they can't see with Braille, and being able to learn to walk without physical sight or hear or touch. Y'all get it. But when you've woken up into the fullness of most of your capabilities in the physical, boy, I tell you, it seems like I get bit every day. Something just bit me. I can feel it pinch. So you wake up. And I used to imagine and liken to the fact of spiritual awakening, being made aware of spiritual senses, the chakras, intuitiveness, metaphysics, law of attraction, all the universal laws, when I became exposed to and began to investigate, I said, waking up each day is, how you see the day is a choice. Taking time to examine every thought is a choice. So what if? And this may have even happened to many people since the beginning of time. What if something happened and you literally went into a coma? Because I feel like we are in a coma up to a degree until you wake up and say, oh my God, I've been in a coma. But you've been in a coma, you've been asleep to many things, and then all of a sudden, but while you're in the coma, Spirit is whispering to you the tools, the gifts, the techniques, remembrances within your cellular level of how to operate from the spirit within the physical vessel that you're in. And so you've been in the coma, likened to a larva in the cocoon before it comes out to be a butterfly. Everything has to break down. Metamorphosis. Everything literally has to break down. Metamorphosis, when you look up the butterflies, is fascinating. But we're made of the same material. We're made from the idea coming from a creative essence. Along with everything in nature, we are made from that same process. And so I said to myself, what if I just imagine and operate day by day as if I've been in a coma? But as I awoken each day, I have the knowledge from life's journey that the divine has orchestrated for me, but I believe is the same essence and approach for every human being waking up to the awareness of their spiritual essence. And so, waking up out of the coma, as I take this 6-week journey, I'm acting as if I'm waking up out of a coma, and I've been given, what do they call that when you go into the hospital and you come back out? Physical therapy, yeah, spiritual therapy. So I'm using the tool of the spiritual warrior, divinely guided and was birthed through Iyanla Vanzant. And I'm diving in and waking up every day as if I'm recovering. And this is my handbook, which is not unfamiliar in the approaches, but the commitment is serious. So, I'm in spiritual recovery. I'm waking up out of the third dimensional, because I felt it. Let me tell y'all, I felt like I was really dying, not physically, but dying from the old ways of reacting and responding, being in and out from third, fourth, fifth dimensional awareness. I felt that happening at the beginning of 2023. I felt like, the time is coming where I really feel like taking off all this old stuff that I unpack, you know what I'm saying? Like simply, you learn a technique that you decide to bring into your beingness. Just the practice of gratitude, or practicing changing your thoughts to watch what you attract, and being in the space of knowing that there's nothing that can really take you or harm you unless you're in agreement with that idea. So I'm waking up out of the coma. And in this journey, I'm really appreciating, I'm recognizing where I have a lot going on underneath. There's a video I'm going to insert here. A spiritual teacher on Instagram, him and his wife. But he paints a perfect picture of women not in general, but who are have this multi-activity as their nature. And it explains, man, if he ain't talking about me and many others that I know, check this out.
Creative and powerful manifesto woman is, they tend to struggle with this even more. And it's what I call the scatterbrain. I don't mean that disrespectfully. It's actually the exhaust that comes off of your ability to manifest, create, and produce. A lot of women are doing this all day unconsciously, multiple directions of creativity, desire, interest. If it goes unchecked, a lot of these things start to build into fruition. These become tributaries of thought. If they go unchecked, all of them have to be fake. And before you know it, you are in this matrix of your own creativity. Oftentimes it becomes a prison. Yes, this seems like a great experience. This one seems like a great business idea, but I only got so much time in this day. I can't continue to give more energy to that. If that process isn't happening, that scatterbrain syndrome goes crazy for women. Now, a whole series of problem solving. Even though they're getting in their feminine nature, they have to go into their masculine energy. It's the dance of intuitive prowess mixed in with the need for logical problem solving and calculation. This is a fucking circus of execution. Not only do men not fully understand, I don't think women fully appreciate what this shit really be taking for y'all.
Now, wasn't that something? I know that this, what he talked about, basically hit it on the nose, resonance-wise, for many of you. And maybe it's just not me. Now the sun is bright. I need to get into a shadier place. I'm actually allergic to the sun. I have polymorphous light eruption. Even when the sun isn't beaming down on me. We're going to take a walk to a cool spot. And by the way, I've gotten out here 2 hours earlier than when I have to be at my salon, because it's a part of a commitment to myself of wellness and accountability, being able to experience the calm that I feel around the lake, bring it into my essence as a part of my natural flow within me, taking advantage of mild weather, and my day just starts off so much better. So, we're going to come over here to the swing out of the sun. The sun just keeps moving. The swing is metal. I don't want to sit on the hot sun. Here we go. Now I gotta anchor myself on this swing, but there we go. Yeah, now can y'all hear me? Oh Lord, this feels nice. It's nice and cool. So yeah, I'm approaching this journey as if I'm waking out of a coma, and that the exercise, the mindfulness practice, the journaling, the reflecting, quiet moments like this, the music is helping me. I have another chance to navigate from this day forward, however long my earthly assignment is. I can start anew. This process, or this journey, or this process was long overdue. I actually have desire to experience silent retreat, go away and just be immersed in the guidance from those who live a life of silence and being led by spirit in a committed way. And I did find retreat place that matched exactly what I was saying, but I needed to do a little bit more research, make sure that I was ready and that it was in alignment with some of the foundation of the way that I'm being guided. So, I always talk about how, as I watch the water, it soothes my nervous system, and I'm able to hear more clearly. See you on the next video.